Hello everyone, it's Leo K. I wanted to make a short little update video on something I saw last night regarding Assassin's Creed Valhalla's accessibility features that made me personally very excited. And if you're the kind of people who really enjoy what we do on this channel, and if you're the kind of people who, kind of have similar mindsets to me in terms of Assassin's Creed, then I think you are going to love this as well. So this is the article, it talks about Valhalla's accessibility features. It has a lot of really cool stuff, like you can rebind your controls on both keyboards and controllers, which is very nice. You can define how you want your QuickTime events to function, like whether you want to tap it, hold it, or, press it a bunch of times. I think Uncharted 4 did some interesting things with that, so did The Last of Us Part 2, and I appreciated that feature in those games. But here is the big thing for me, and we're actually going to zoom in on this a little in order to truly instill how incredible it is. Players can also choose to enable Guaranteed Assassinate, which will allow a successful assassination no matter the target's level. Allow a successful assassination no matter the target's level. We've been asking for this for quite a while now. Pretty much as soon as Origins came out. Now this is an accessibility option, so it's technically not enabled by default, but whenever I'm doing exhibition content on the game, whenever I'm doing stealth videos, I'm going to be using this setting because it means that that's an extra layer I no longer need to concern myself with. I can just focus on making the game look as good as it can and present it as beautifully as is possible. And I have a Twitter thread explaining my thoughts on the situation, and I'll just go ahead and read that out loud to you guys. After sleeping on it for a night, I have some interesting thoughts about what Guaranteed Assassinate means for content, both exhibition and guides. First, it will make no HUD choreography much more tenable without a break in flow that the Advanced Assassinate prompt would entail. It'll be more comfortable and possible overall to make the game look good and present it in a smooth, satisfying sequence. Second, its implications on guide content. This setting being a toggle which many players will immediately activate and many others will be fine with not using means that there will be two subsets of players who experience stealth differently. Accounting for stat disparity and having to use advanced assassination when in critical moments, which is like the timing check QuickTime event, this entails a very different kind of risk management than the kind that general stealth gameplay requires. It's an extra layer that many of us find abhorrent, but others might enjoy. Those players who will be playing with the stat checks, getting occasionally caught off guard by the advanced assassinate timing check, they need guide content and they need some kind of established strategies to refer to as well, especially since this still is considered the default. And basically the way I think about it is, as a player, just for myself personally, operating on the selfish layer, I love that I can just delete a piece of game design I despise. Like, stat-checked, stat-gated stealth kills, in my opinion, just don't belong in stealth games. There are other ways to systemize stealth in an RPG framework that are less aggressive and less just hostile to the play experience. But as a teacher operating on the selfless layer, someone who, makes videos that help people and, help them learn the game and learn strategies and just how to leverage everything in the game to their advantage, I'll still engage with the system. I'll seek to understand it so I can help others overcome it on the game's termed defaults. And I guess what that means is, for my first playthrough, like my streamed playthrough, I will actually be playing with the stat-checked assassinations for a few reasons. I need to know how they work so that I can, join the conversation about them, because although Guaranteed Assassinate is a step in the right direction, it's still not the default. The default is still you are stat-checked on stealth kills. And obviously, we don't want that. That's something that we would prefer to not be the standard in this series. And so, obviously, I need to be able to talk about it, and I can't exactly talk about it if I haven't experienced it. So, on my first playthrough, I will be playing with the stat checks. I will be having to upgrade my hidden blade. I will be having to, you know, do the quick time event when it pops up and time it correctly. But whenever I'm making stealth kill videos and stealth reapers and other such things, I will toggle the setting on so that we can have more fluidity and just stylish flow in the videos. And yeah, that's something that I'm looking forward to. I think it could be an interesting thing. I'm really happy that Guaranteed Assassinate is an option, and whenever I'm, you know, past my first playthrough, or whenever I've played enough with it to be like, alright, I have a good understanding of it, my opinion and my mindset on it have formed fully, then I'll just, you know, I'll toggle on the Guaranteed Assassinate option so I can just blade anyone, no matter how much stronger or bigger they are than me, because that is how stealth games should work. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope you guys are interested in this feature. I know a lot of us will be toggling this on immediately, and it's going to be very helpful to me. It's going to be very helpful to you, and I will see everyone next time. Stay sneaky.